Hi traders, this is Chris from Elite Currency. We're back with a new video on the euro dollar and pound dollar. So first of all, the euro dollar, this is the 1 hour chart, and yesterday we had a three-wave up here, as you can see. Wave A, B, C, that completed probably a wave 4. We already indicated that this strong downside is probably a wave 3 over the weekend, or at least in my wave analysis. And yesterday you can see, you can check that out. So it is looking like we're getting a downside for wave 5 at the moment. This being wave 1 here and wave 2 at this point. So what could be the target of that wave 5? Let's put a fib on that wave 3. You can see a bounce at the 23.6 fib. And the target is the minus 272 target at around 115.07. There's also weekly S1 pivot point, by the way, which could be a bigger bouncing spot because also it's around psychological 115 level. So I think that's the main target, anywhere around there. Also even a little bit above that, even around 115.25, a quarter level above, even down to 114.75. That is roughly the target zone that I expect price to move into and then also bounce, because ultimately it's finishing, I think, a wave 5. Let's go to the 4 hour chart now. And you can see that for the moment, I think it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bouncing spot at 115 could create another ABC back up to maybe challenge this left shoulder level. Let's put a line there and indicate right there to indicate the level at around 117.30. So here an ABC pattern like this could emerge up to 116.25, down to 115.50, up to 117.30, and then down again for another 5-wave pattern to maybe 114.50, for instance. All of that, I think, is part of a bigger corrective zone on the daily chart, as you can see. So I think that up and down, all of that will be kind of part of this sideways movement that we're seeing here on the daily, and that could be part of a bigger inverted head and shoulders, perhaps, that could take price back up to this zone. Now, that still has to be seen, and that's far away in the future for now. Most important at this point is how price will respond to 115. This 115 zone, because if price really breaks through this with a lot of energy and a lot of momentum, then that invalidates the 5-wave pattern that I have in mind right here and the 3-wave counter reaction to it. In that case, price could accelerate way beyond that, and we'll be trading that, trying to trade that after the break, looking for a pullback, and we're looking for a continuation using our systems, our SWAT and Ultra systems, and of course CAMACD by Nenet. And we'll be expecting price to accelerate in that case to probably around 114 for the moment. And if it breaks that, then even down to 112.50. But we need a break first of all. And at this moment, I think a bullish bounce is more likely. But if we get a break, we get a break. And then we'll be looking for a pullback to trade that breakout to the downside. All right, so that's about it for the moment, I think. There's nothing else to say. It's all about this decision zone and whether price is going to be in a downtrend right away, or is it going to expand kind of the correction like this for further upside and kind of expand the wave B like this. This was a wave A. Or if we get an immediate breakout, then this was the wave B, and we're right away in a wave C probably to the downside. Pound dollar also completed an ABC correction like this on the hourly chart, and we had a trend line like this on our wave analysis yesterday. You can once again check out the website for the pre-fact analysis. This was a wave A, B, C like this, completed probably also a wave 4 just like the euro dollar. And if we put a fib from here to here like we had on our video, if I remember correctly, you can see it bounced roughly in this 61.8 fib zone and moved down lower. All right, so those were good bounce trades there in this zone as part of that wave 4. Now I think it's also creating a wave 5, and I think the main target, again, just like the euro dollar, is the minus 272 target and the weekly S1 at around 129.50, which could be a bouncing spot, potential bouncing spot, if it is indeed completing wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and within 5 we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In that case, we might see again, like the euro dollar, an ABC up, and then again a move down like this. All right, so we got to be careful of that 129.50 zone. That could be a reversal. If it does reverse there, I would expect the price to move up to the 38, down to the 23, up to the 61, and then down again like this. All right, another reason why price might bounce at the S1 is this trend line, and that could be a reason for price to make a little bit of a correction still. But if it breaks below that, either now in the near future or later on, that could restart the bigger downtrend and a bigger wave 5 potential there, because this is ultimately probably wave 4, A, B, C within here. So that could start a big wave 5, and there could be some significant pound weakness once that happens. But for the moment, downside bounce, I think, is the most likely. More free analysis you can find at elitecurrency.com. We have multiple updates per day. Also, that analysis, wave analysis I just mentioned, you can find there. Check it out, and wish you all good trading. Talk to you soon. Cheers.